What does this do again? Plus 3 reason and stamina at a random injury. I'll hold on to it for now. We'll see how things go getting to Shiro-san. Yep, it was the last one again. Parasitic organism burrows under the bark, undulating slowly. Cut it open. You cut the tree and quench your thirst with the dark red sap, plus 3 stamina. Okay, well, we know the next one's going to be right, so let's go ahead and equip the fire axe. And the plush toy. Here we go. Finally, after what felt like hours of following the dirt road, you find the old mansion. It's completely overgrown with plants you've never seen before. In front of the mansion, there's the gardening company minivan filled with boxes. Slowly you enter the building with caution. You stand in the middle of the room when suddenly the floor gives way and you fall down to the basement. Falling through the hole in the floor, you find yourself in an overgrown basement. In the corner lies a man you recognize. It's Shiro-san, the missing gardener. You must help him escape this cursed place. So, here's the thing. I've been told that potentially it can be a good idea to just let the vines soften him up a little bit first. But I'm not entirely sure how that works, and I'm afraid of getting something wrong doing that. It would have been nice if I had the option of, like, meditating, but I do not currently have access to any of my other move types. Though I think, from what I remember being told, I think it's that letting him get softened up, when he transforms, it adds to his HP, so let's see how that works. We'll just do that once. We'll let him get down to half health. Because, yeah, we still have the what's that option. It's not taking that away from us. I'm going to use it now just in case he still has to suffer an attack from the vines before I get to get things going, so that I don't want it to accidentally kill him. So. Well, what's that? Shiro, what? Yes, this was pointed out to me, and I missed that it said that. The top of Shiro-san's head flies off, revealing his brain. Out of it bursts the fruiting body of a fungus. Okay, so since I have the plush toy, it's at -2 all. And yeah, his attack, or his HP multiplied by 3, because it went from 6 to 18. Okay, so that's how that works. Alright. Chop your way out. Break into minivan. I don't think I can brace in addition to that, but can I dodge? Okay, yes, I can do a dodge. I cannot brace, but maybe we'll get lucky. I didn't notice if that hit me or not. DIY Flamethrower. Fire, two-handed, dex, damage 6, speed 70, chance to hit 75, fast to equip. So we can actually go ahead and put this on. Alright. So we can attack with it twice and brace for impact. We missed once. But I think we're doing okay. Because by bracing, we're reducing it to just losing 1 stamina and 1 reason each time. There we go. And we gained a new level. And wait, what's that? We'll find out momentarily. I'm guessing we found something because dog. Okay, so at this point we definitely want reason. Fast swimmer. Faster offensive actions. Yes, please. That is always a good one to have. Rusty sickle. One-handed dex. Does less damage overall. Less chance to hit. Small chance of dealing 1 extra damage. We'll hold on to it for the moment. You stand over the gardener's body, trying to staunch the blood gushing from your arm. No one should know about Shiro-san's discovery and the weird fungus. You break into the minivan, dump the flammable fungicide bottles inside the building, and set it on fire. Hoping that the flames will consume the morbid secrets, you walk away. Bizarre Bruit of the Blood-Curdling Botanist, ending A. So, plus 45 experience total, minus 3 doom, plus 1 reason stamina, plus 1 day, and the white whale is dealt with. Cut off from the outside world. Whole town stopped receiving any outside signal. Must be the radio mast failure. Honestly, as far as old god effects go, that one's a freebie. It just means that I can't watch the TV or use the phone. I'm perfectly okay with that. Third key. Okay. So, like I said, here's the thing about Aiko's plush toy at this point. I can't unequip it. I don't know if it's different while I'm here at home. Nope. And yeah, I legit don't think this time there is an icon that I'm missing. I can discard it. I just can't unequip it but still hang on to it. Thing is, with the remaining mysteries, I don't know how much I'm going to have to worry about combat, because if I'm going for A rank on both the other mysteries, I don't think either of them involve a boss fight. I'll double check to be sure. But first things first. More reason, please. Okay, so what am I left with? Found footage and Fear Festival. Yeah, if I go for the A rank on both of those, I do not have to worry about dealing with a boss fight. So I may just want to get rid of this so I can have the perception and luck back. At least I think it works that way. Let's find out together. Perception should go up by 2. It does. Okay. Is the DIY Flamethrower just really that good to use from now on as my weapon? It's dex-based, which is what my strong suit is. And like equipping anything else, the steak knife, that's all minuses, the rusty sickle is all minuses, and the fire axe is a strength weapon. So I feel like we can put some of this stuff away. Just in case there is something, like if the DIY Flamethrower runs out of fuel or something, I'll hang on to the knife. But also, it's time for that can of acid. Because we are going to do Freaky Feature of Found Footage. 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about local folklore and legends of the nearby forest. Now, on the first anniversary of their disappearance, a suspicious man has started asking questions. He claims to be a private investigator hired by the parents of the students. Except the parents of your friends didn't hire him. Who is he? And what did the students discover out there? Okay. So, this is one where technically we don't have to do the side quest, but it does help. So let's investigate the mansion twice. Following a suspicious person, you enter an old run-down mansion room. It stinks like spoiled milk and has only 2 doors, one of which you came through. You can't see the strange man anywhere. Let's search the room. There's nothing really important here, but you think you might be able to use the one item you do find. Plus item. Energy drink. +1 dex until the end of the current mystery. That may have its uses. We'll hang on to it for now. Once more. The round window of the crooked manor tower is calling you. You feel your strength drain away as you stare at the bright light. Hey, don't have quick thinking. I feel like Get Lost in the Light actually does give you something. The blinding light is growing larger and larger. To your shock, you can't feel the ground under your feet. You prepare yourself for whatever is coming, +1 reason. Back to the other world. A parasitic star is looming over the dying civilization. Is this the fate of our planet as well? Enter the destroyed temple, venture further into the desert, dig through the sand. Feeling like digging would be a strength check. Which, it is one of our stronger stats. It's a luck check. Success. Digging beneath a stone pillar, you unearth a chest. It's filled with coins, +3 funds. Money. Legends say the witch was buried alive for kidnapping and murdering 2 children. It points you in a specific direction, potentially saving you some time. 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about the local folklore. Maybe you'll find a clue about their last known whereabouts in the school's newspaper. She said she would do everything to be with you, even if it meant to cheat death itself. Stalker Girl. 22 HP, -2 all. 6 damage, 80% chance to hit. We've got Fast Swimmer, so we can attack even more! Oh, come on, we have to hit enough times with this. Wait, what's that? Occult Diary. Use -3 Doom. Heck yeah. The notes mention a village not far from your town. You decide to take a bus. Getting closer, you can't help but notice a large number of trees that have suddenly died. What happened here? Because, yeah, like, I'm not seeing anything like an ammo count or anything for the Flamethrower. It doesn't say anything about a level of fuel or anything. So do I really just have a cracked weapon? I'm not complaining if that is the case. Something is wrong. You don't see anyone on the street, and you could have sworn it was crowded just a minute ago. You better hurry out of here, -1 reason. Everyone in the village is unsettlingly friendly. An old farmer points you to an old stone. The missing group supposedly started their forest trip there. Unseasonal floods have closed many of the roads. We don't have the map. Look for an alternative way. You wasted a lot of time looking for a safe path, +3 Doom, but since I read the Occult Diary, it's basically a freebie. So, yes, we have 12 panels we have to go through this time, but since we did the side quest, 3 are eliminated. Looking back one last time, you continue deeper into the woods. You have a feeling that you're being watched, and when you hear a branch snapping, you quickly turn around. There's someone standing in the trees just a few meters away. Confront the person. Luck check success. It's just a creepy scarecrow. Relieved, you decide to leave the area just in case, +5 experience. I legit don't know if there's any kind of process to this of, okay, it has to be here. Dripping tree branches hang over the path, framing it in an almost macabre way. It's almost inspiring. Get lost in thoughts or get a grip. Let's get a grip. You quicken your pace and leave the menacing path, -1 reason. That was apparently a mistake. Takahashi! You hear a chipper voice shout during a jog around the area. You turn your head to see another one of your teammates in casual clothes smiling, blissfully unaware of everything going on. What's up, Captain? Come jog with me! After a bit of playful coaxing, you convince her to join you for another lap or two. The extra competition motivates you to push yourself harder. You wrap up your workout tired, but satisfied with yourself. -1 stamina, +2 reason. Find a pile of human teeth lying on a nearby rock. Delightful! Sudden storm forces you to find shelter in a nearby cave. Looking around, you discover strange markings on the cave's walls. We don't have the flashlight. Try to decipher them. Knowledge check failure. You wonder what it could all mean. But at the very least, we don't lose anything for this. You discover a giant plush toy half buried in a ditch. Feeling uneasy, you take a step back, but it's already too late. Dream Eater. Drowsy. Drowsy. Woo! -3 all. Oh, that is a thing. 17 HP, 30 power. I do have 75% chance to hit, and it's 6 damage per. If I can hit at least 3 times, we're good. Or I can attack 3 times, see if I get lucky, and then brace. Which 3 all reduces to 1.5, so it further reduces to just 1 each. And we did at least get 2 hits. So this time, flame on! And we get to gain a level. Let's see, quick thinking, outdoorsman, folklore studies. That's an extra dex, which would be good for our weapon. Which honestly, I'm probably good with that being the case. And let's go ahead and bulk up reason again. Because, yes, you can just get +1 for one of your stats, or you can get 4 stamina and or reason, which, I mean, I'm getting close here, and Doom is still low enough that I feel like I could potentially make it through the run. So, I don't want to accidentally die. So we'll just go with that. The rumored witch house seems empty. In the basement, however, you find a camera pointed at the large hole in the ground. On the table next to the camera, you see 3 cassettes, each titled after one of the missing friends. Then, you hear a curious sound coming from the hole. Peek inside. You kneel down and lean forward to see what's inside the hole. It takes a while to process what you're looking at. It's a gigantic eye, staring right at you. Hypnotized, you continue to lean in, feeling weaker and weaker as the gargantuan beast lures you in. Pour acid inside. You open the can of acid and empty its contents in the well. The house's foundation shakes as the massive creature's eye burns. Walls begin to collapse as you pass out from the toxic fumes. You wake up later with the cassettes in your trembling hand. The witch's house is nowhere to be seen. Freaky feature of found footage ending A. So, +45 experience, -3 doom, 1 reason and stamina, 1 day. Arcane Storm. Local scientists are baffled. An unprecedented aurora-like event has bathed the entire town in an unnatural green glow. Reason cost of all spells, doom cost in our case, is increased by 1. So again, if I'm trying to specifically avoid using spells, well, that really doesn't affect me much. So I'm pretty okay with that. Okay, so yes, 16 is our max reason now because we got that -10% curse penalty. Let's see, we want stamina. we're doing pretty good here. We only have one mystery left to go. We also got the forest tapes. Trinket, important, technology, seemingly broken, but maybe you can find a way to repair them. Unfortunately, we cannot. This is an item that currently has no effect in the game. It's been stated by the devs that this is something that, in a later version, will do something, but for now, they're useless. So, into storage with you.